Hey there! It is Friday morning and I have a guest in the car.
Hello, everyone.
It's just like, is that James Corden where he does carpool karaoke? Are we gonna do that?
You don't want me to sing right now because my voice is going away. I'm getting sick.
Guess who I have in the car? I've been talking about my daughter, who I really missed, and she was coming home last night, and she's here.
I'm here.
And now she's in the car with me, so I kind of changed the camera
Yes.
a little bit.
I'm honored to be a part of this channel.
What is it called?
Weight Watchers After 50.
WW.
WW, I'm
After
sorry.
50.
See, you know what? I always say Weight Watchers still. I know it WW is technically correct, so I'm really trying.
I can't do that. I did a video on what happens at a meeting, and someone commented and said they're not called meetings, they're called workshops.
Yes.
And
It's so hard to
the
keep track.
leader is called a coach, and the receptionist is called a guide.
Oh, I
And
didn't even know that.
I don't think it's going to take me forever to change
Yeah,
my wording. So
me too.
But-
It's okay.
we are on our way to do a tiny bit of shopping, and then we're going to go to lunch with my husband, her dad, at Subway. If you're a watcher, you know last Friday for Valentine's, I went to Subway. So I'm excited about that, but I don't know. We might be having Mexican food tonight, which is okay. Yeah.
It is okay. You can make it work on Weight Watchers. I mean, WW, I'm sorry.
She knows, because that's the other thing. We're going to do a video together. I know it's not after 50, but maybe if you're after 50, you know someone who this would apply to, or hopefully you're not after 50 and you just watch this anyway, because what I talk about really applies to everything
Who cares
for
how
most
old
people. Age is just a number.
It is.
Yes. But we're going to do a video because my daughter, Meredith, is in college, and last year she was concerned because she gained the freshman 15. Would you say that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'll just be honest. I gained more than 50.
Well, but that is so common, and you were very sad about that. And what does your mom tell you to do? I mean, we'll talk more about it in the video, but
Well, you suggested this really awesome program.
WW. And can you imagine being in college where you don't control your food? You have to eat what is there. Trying to do WW and going to meetings where you're the youngest person there, and but they're busy meetings, because I went to one of her meetings, which she had a great coach.
There you go.
Yes.
You got it.
But anyway, we're going to do a video on that. So
Yes.
maybe that will help some other college kids.
Yeah, for sure. It's totally doable. It's just a big adjustment, especially when you don't have a kitchen and you don't have anything but a dining hall and restaurants.
You have a micro fridge,
I have a
as they
micro
call
fridge.
it.
I could get some frozen meals, I could get some fruit, but I don't really have any room to like cut anything up or like
No.
to make a nice fresh meal. It
No.
didn't really work like that, but it still worked for me. So
She made it work.
It's
If she
possible.
can do it, anyone can do
I
it,
don't
right?
know. It's
You're my
yes.
inspiration. So she was very successful, and it's a year later, and you've maintained, and
Hopefully.
But we'll talk
kinda
about
scared
that.
to weigh myself some days, but
there is a lot of things happening in front of me. I'm sorry.
yeah, that was a little scary.
But see, I tell people this, like, there's nothing. I'll say the traffic is really busy, and behind me it's not.
There's no
But it's what I can see in front of me, because I'm on the speed road, you know, as usual.
We'll have to like get a good shot.
I know,
of what's
I'll have to
happening.
do that. Yeah. But anyway, so that's the plan. We're gonna go to lunch. We're gonna get. I had my nails done last Friday, but I'm gonna have a pedicure while she
I
has.
need a lot of work on my nails.
So we're gonna do that, and then go to dinner tonight. And I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. We'll have to figure it out.
I'm just trying not to think about school right now. That's my big thing.
Yeah. So but then she has to leave Sunday, but
Yes.
it's been super nice already having her here.
I
So
know. I'm so happy to be here.
yes.
And sorry about my voice, everyone. I promise I don't smoke or anything. I just
I've been
it's-
thinking that, right?
Yeah.
No,
You know, I don't do that.
no, she's just
I
coming
try.
down with something. I don't know.
I don't
Hopefully
know what
not.
it is. You know, being a college student will do that
I have had that for the last month, so I think something's
Yes,
going
your
around.
audience knows.
Yes, because I'm sure they were like, when is that voice going to get better? But I think it is. But anyway,
Yes, you're doing great.
so that's it. Hey, we might go to Target. You know, that's about a couple things. But anything else you'd like to say?
Thank you for tuning in to WW After 50. Don't forget, live, laugh, lose.
Okay, was that?
You can take that out. I'm sorry.
That is so funny that only a daughter would do that.
I'm just trying to help make your content shine.
She does know her content. You'll learn about this because she has her own YouTube channel, her own podcast. Do you want to mention that before I sign off?
I wasn't planning on it, but if you'd like me to.
Yes.
I have my own little brand called A Genuine Girl, and I share all of my honest college experiences in hopes of inspiring and relating to other college girls going through similar things. So you can check it out. I have a podcast and a YouTube channel.
What's the podcast called?
It's called A Genuine Girl Podcast. You can find it anywhere you listen to podcasts. I've got my spiel.
Oh, and your YouTube channel?
Well, it's also called A Genuine Girl, so.
And Instagram?
See, that's a little different. Okay?
Well, they heard my story one time about my WW dot after 50.
Yeah, see, it's so annoying because they don't have a lot of Instagram usernames available, so I had to go with one genuine girl on Instagram, all letters, no numbers, so like spelled out one. Yeah, so
Check
check it out if you want, but no pressure. I'm just here to help WW After 50 thrive, not trying to promote.
No, this is just like a Dear Diary thing, you
Yeah,
know,
I love it.
to
You're
keep
doing
me
such a
going.
great job.
So,
It's very entertaining and it's very educational as well. You have that good balance
oh, you
of
think?
entertainment and fun, but also still a lot of learning.
Okay, all right.
I'm sure your audience would agree. If you agree, let us know in the comments.
You could tell she's a pro at this.
No.
All right. Well, we will say goodbye for now. Hey guys, it's Sunday. I'm going to see if this can be my last video for this week, this WW week. But wanted to give you an update as to what has been happening this weekend. I'm sad, glad. Sad because my daughter's leaving today. We're about to leave to take her to the airport. So I'm really sad, but glad because we had such a great weekend. And we had a birthday dinner last night at the same restaurant I went to last week, where, remember, I don't know, well, if you watched it, I was like, girl, I had such a good, I was really good during what could have been a really bad WW experience at that restaurant. Well, not so last night, because last night I was with my two favorite people, my husband and my daughter, and we had such a good time. But I had a steak, I did eat bread out of the bread basket, I had 2 cocktails, I had this huge baked potato, but I ate half of it because I knew I couldn't eat the whole thing. I mean, if I felt like I could have, I would have, because I was ready to indulge, because I knew this was coming, and I just wanted to enjoy myself. And then they gave us that same dessert. I'll put that in the video because I took a picture of it. And I had a little bit of it this time. It was good. It was really good. But I felt like crap when I came home. All night my stomach was upset. This morning I woke up and my stomach just doesn't feel right. It's because I ate way too much, probably. And I did get on the scale. You know, I know a lot of people are against you doing that. I get it. But I like to know the damage. And last week, after that Valentine's dinner, I gained 1.5 pounds. I literally thought I probably had gained 3 pounds, at least. Really, after last night. And probably because of the way I was feeling. But guess what? I gained 0.5 pound. I'll take it. I'll take it. I went to another WW meeting yesterday. I'm trying out yet another one. It's not for me. Not for me at all. I actually left a little early. I just didn't feel it with the leader or the coach, which is fine. I mean, other people obviously like, you know, her style, which is great. That's what makes the world go round. But I'm going to stick probably to my Thursday or Friday. and I wanted to go. I didn't want to try today's meeting out because I knew what I'd be doing last night, and maybe I should have, I don't know, held myself accountable. But you know, it's all a game, right? But I tried that out, and at least I went to that early in the morning. We had here a huge rainstorm for here. I mean, I think by the afternoon, I know you guys are gonna laugh in other parts of the country, but we had like 1.5 inches of rain. And last night it rained and it was thundering, which is really cool. But for us, that's a lot of rain in the desert because there's not a lot of places for the water to go. And the cactus start toppling over. It's just wild. So I was in the middle of a rainstorm, a heavy rainstorm, trying to get to WW, and the roads were flooded. It was just crazy. And I went, what I don't do to go to a WW meeting, but I did it. My daughter and I have had fun. We had our nails done. I'll put a photo of that in here. And I asked her to do me a big favor. I have a little companion here on the bed with me. Let me see if I can get a video of her. Our little cat, Honey. There she is. She's taking a little nap right behind me. Oh, did she wake up? Did you wake up? You want to say hi? Say hi. Well, she was in the middle of the bed, so I was trying to make the bed around her. I don't know if anyone else ever does that. She's her little senior kitty. She is probably 16. We rescued her when my daughter was 6. So we think she's 16, maybe 17. I don't know. She's had a rough transition to Arizona, I'll be honest. Oh, I've got hair sticking out as usual. I always see that later. Because, you know, she grew up in Colorado with us, and my daughter is her person. And we moved here, totally different climate. In the summer, we moved during the summer, totally different climate, different house. And my daughter goes off to college, out of state, so she doesn't get to come home that often. So our poor cat was going through a whole lot and kept eating a lot of food, but looked like she was getting skinnier and skinnier. I mean, she would just pile in the food and she was not gaining any weight. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice, right? But no, that wasn't nice. I just had to say that. But it ends up, she had a thyroid issue. Who knew? And had to have part of her thyroid removed about over a year ago. And who knew we were going to have to do that, right? And my husband's all talk. He's one of those guys who adores this cat, adores the cat, but always says, oh, you know, if we ever have to spend over $200, she's gone. Right. That didn't happen. We're both at the vet with her. And he said, well, what choice do we have? So she had the surgery, and it's a tough little recovery for her, but she has really bounced back. She is doing great. But one of the things, this is going to be TMI, that we did not know, but I think combined with her surgery and her age, she has decided to quit grooming herself. You know, she's back to doing like her paws and her face, but she just totally gave up. So she was getting like greasy, her fur. And we went, what do I do? So I hired a groomer, a mobile groomer, to come out to our house because it's so stressful for her to go somewhere. And we thought that would just, you know, do her in to go somewhere and get groomed. And the groomer, she was stressed. She was super stressed. But the groomer was really nice and said, hey, you know what? You guys could do this yourself if you really wanted to. And I'm like, what? But that's what we've been doing. I never thought we would be doing that. But she told us that older cats' skin releases a lot of oil, which is why they get really greasy. So she said to bathe her with Dawn detergent, you know, the one that says cut grease. So that's what we've been doing. And over the summer, my daughter did it because she will let my daughter do anything. And my daughter was doing a great job. So, of course, she came home this weekend. And we're like, could you do this again? Because when my husband and I do it, it's not a pretty situation. So she did that to her yesterday, and she's kind of worn out now, but her fur's looking better. So she's a happy cat. But I'm sure my daughter just loved doing that, right? But we are about to go and, as I said, take her to the airport. I'm very sad about that. And the mom in me is very sad because, you know, I haven't been feeling good for like a month, although I'm totally much better. She has a really bad cold and sore throat now. and I hate putting her on a plane when she doesn't feel that well. So I loaded her up with some antibiotic or drugs, and my husband went this morning, and I didn't know he was going to do this, but he bought cold medicine for her to take back. It's the same stuff I was giving her here, and so he gave it to her. But she said, I'm going to make an appointment at the health center tomorrow and when I get back. So she's going to handle it, but I feel really bad, you know, because I don't know if you guys ever watched one of my first videos. I was sicker than a dog on a flight coming back from Texas. And that's miserable, miserable. So I'm hoping, like, I gave her Dayquil and stuff, so I'm hoping that will tide her over until she gets back to her dorm room. I'm hoping. But anyway, trying to think of anything else. I made those Pop-Tarts. The Pop-Tarts I was talking about with the air fryer. I don't want to show them to you. Maybe I will. I don't know. Because I made them incorrectly. They were good. The taste was really good. But I did not roll out the dough thin enough. So they became more like puff pastries than Pop-Tarts. So I'm probably going to do those again, but they were really good. Very, very good. So for those of you who want to know what it is, you make the 2-ingredient dough, a cup of self-rising flour and a cup of that fat-free plain Greek yogurt, and mix that together into a dough. And then you roll it out very thin, like thin, and I made them into triangles, and it's supposed to make like 12 triangles. And then I bought the sugar-free strawberry preserves and put a little bit on 6 of them. Then put the other 6, am I trying to describe, the little rectangle. So you have a rectangle on the bottom with preserves, then put another rectangle on top of it, put a fork like all around it to kind of seal it all around, put it in the air fryer. Now, I heard to do it 8 to 10 minutes. Thank goodness I checked at 8 minutes because they were brown. So I would do it probably less time. And then I put, because the recipe, I didn't come up with this, confectioner's sugar with a little bit of water. It makes a little bit of a frosting, and you put that on top of each one and then put some sprinkles. Really good, very good. But I'm gonna redo it and make it and look better. Maybe do a little video on that. But I gotta perfect that. So we did that. That was fun. So we just had a really nice weekend, just hanging out, and we didn't get to do the video of my daughter talking about how she lost weight at college. So I don't know, we might do that long distance or something, but I thought some college girls might have that same issue. And oh my gosh, you know, I always think about her when I think about what a challenge sometimes WW is, and I think about how she lost weight doing WW on a college campus where her food options are very limited, very limited. So she had to become very creative, and she never knows what they're going to serve her every day. So you can imagine. So I want to do that video. I don't know if you're going to be interested in that or not, but hopefully we'll do something. You know, she's really a pro at Skyping and all that kind of stuff, so we'll figure it out. And I do a lot of the Zoom meetings, for those of you who might be familiar. So between us, we'll probably figure something out. It's just a timing thing because she's super busy. But maybe I can find some time for that. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. As always, follow me on Instagram and hit the subscribe button here because I would love to have you as a subscriber. And follow me on Instagram because I post other stuff there. If you can believe it, you can tell I ramble. So I post other junk there. www.after50. I'd love to see you there and interact. But I would love to have you as a subscriber here. Would love it. And love to hear from you too and see how your WW journey is going as well. Have a great week, everyone. Talk to you later.